Political story that's making waves across Capitol Hill and all over the country. Republican Congressman Doug LaMalfa, a longtime member of the U.S. House of Representatives, has passed away at age 65. AP News. This is significant not just for his family and constituents in California, but for the balance of power in the U.S. Congress. In this video, we'll explain who Doug LaMalfa was, how he died, how his death changes the political landscape, and what comes next. Let's get right into it. Who was Doug LaMalfa? Doug LaMalfa was an American politician and Republican congressman from Northern California's 1st Congressional District, a mostly rural region that stretches from Chico to the Oregon border. Wikipedia. He began his political career in the California State Assembly and later served in the state Senate before being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 2012. Wikipedia. LaMalfa was well known as a conservative voice in Washington, especially on issues like agriculture and water rights, forest management and wildfire policy, and rural communities. Calmators. He was also known for being a strong supporter of Donald Trump's agenda in Congress and voting with Republican leadership on major issues. AP News. Outside politics, he came from a family of rice farmers and often spoke about representing rural interests and working families. Calmators. How did Doug LaMalfa? Here's what we know so far. Reports say LaMalfa experienced a medical emergency at his home in Northern California. Wikipedia. He was taken to a hospital in Chico where he underwent emergency surgery, but he did not survive and died at age 65. Wikipedia. At this time, officials have not released a full, detailed cause of death, but it appears he was hospitalized suddenly and passed away during treatment. Wikipedia. Reactions from leaders. The news of LaMalfa's death spread quickly through politics. President Donald Trump dedicated part of a recent speech to honor LaMalfa, calling him a great member who stood by him and was a loyal conservative voice. Fox News. House Republican leaders, including Majority Whip Tom Emmer and NRCC Chairman Richard Hudson, also expressed their condolences, praising LaMalfa's service and commitment to his district. AP News. Even California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom issued a statement honoring LaMalfa as a devoted public servant who cared deeply about his community, despite political differences. Governor of California. This kind of cross-aisle respect is relatively rare in today's polarized environment, and it shows how respected LaMalfa was by both sides. Governor of California. Political impact. Here's where things get especially important. LaMalfa's death shrinks the Republican majority in the U.S. House of Representatives. WTOP News. Before his passing, Republicans already held a very narrow majority. Now, with LaMalfa's seat vacant, the GOP majority stands at 218 Republicans versus 213 Democrats, meaning Republicans can only afford to lose 2 votes if all members are present. Reuters. This matters because every single vote matters on legislation, budgeting, and leadership decisions in the House. LaMalfa's seat will be filled through a special election in 2026, and the outcome could be very competitive, especially since California recently redrew district boundaries that appear more favorable to Democrats. Wikipedia. What comes next? So what happens next? California law requires that the governor call a special election within a short time frame to fill the seat. Calmators. That special election will likely be held before the regular 2026 midterm, giving voters a chance to pick LaMalfa's successor. Wikipedia. Several Democratic candidates are already positioning themselves to run in that election, meaning this could end up being a high-stakes battle in a district that was once reliably Republican. Wikipedia. In short, LaMalfa's death doesn't just mean the loss of a long-time legislator. It also has real implications for national politics, especially with control of the House hanging by a very narrow margin. To sum it up, Doug LaMalfa was a 7-term Republican congressman known for representing rural Northern California. Wikipedia. He died suddenly at age 65 after a medical emergency. AP News. His passing narrows the GOP's majority in the U.S. House and sets up a key special election in 2026. Wikipedia. Let us know in the comments what you think. Will the GOP hold this seat? How might this change national politics?